Hi everyone, it's Kim here. Many of you will have seen I finally released my Gourdlets demo review yesterday. Well, within hours of me releasing the review, there was a massive update to the game. So many new features had been added, and so naturally I had to give the update a try and highlight these gems in a separate review video. The first big change you notice when you load up the demo is that the interface for the menus has been cleaned up a lot. It looks so much tidier and made it easier to navigate. And there were a few new options as well, but I'll get into those in a little bit. More keyboard and mouse options to move the camera and zoom in and out have been added, plus way more space to create your little town. The space you have now is so much bigger, and I think it might be about 3 times the size of the original plot. It could be even bigger. And it's a little thing, but finally being able to hit Control Z or Control Z for some of you to undo an action was so helpful. I'm so used to using shortcut keys to undo, so being able to do that was great. You can now toggle between night and day using a button on the menu on the side. This is really fun and I love that it was added, but it seems that the game no longer automatically switches between night and day as you play. I do hope that that gets added again, as I did like seeing the days pass as I played. I'd love to be able to do both, so hopefully that's coming at some point. Another new button that showed up in the menu is the toggle brain mode. Now, this option isn't available yet in the demo. When you hover over it, it says that this will be in the final release of the game. But it will be super fun to do this when you can, because I'd love to see weather changes in the game and how it affects the Gourdlets. The screenshot function that I mentioned yesterday in my review has now been fixed, and it works really well. You can now choose which folder to save the screenshots into. It's just a little option in your settings, and that is something that was causing me a lot of issues in the previous version, so I'm really pleased that's been fixed. And another random, really cute feature that's been added is you can now follow a Gourdlet, watching them walk around as they visit your city. And saying that sentence out loud, it sounds kind of creepy, but it's not, I swear. And I think this feature might come in really handy, especially when playing the game on stream. Being able to track certain Gourdlets named after members in the chat will be handy, and a fun little addition of things to do when the game while streaming. I think viewers will really love that sort of zoomed in version of their little Gourdlet on the screen, for sure. The absolute highlight for me in the update is that you can now design the interiors of the building. It's still early days, so the furnishings currently available are kind of limited, but the ones that are available are ridiculously cute. I made a couple of buildings into little bakeries, and the Gourdlets seem to really love them. I also love the little artwork you can put up on the walls and windows too. And I did notice a little bug that if you stay in the furniture menu and then go back outside, you can put the inside furniture outside, but I think that option will be gone in the next update. Speaking of bugs, as this update was a big one and has only been out for less than a day, there were a few little bugs. They were quite minor. There were things like certain keys were no longer working, and some of the Gourdlets now have the zoomies. You could see them kind of hone from one side of the town to the other in less than a second. But thanks to the awesome Discord server, I've been able to report all those little bugs I had for review. Overall, I am so impressed with the update. The demo was already really awesome and had me excited, but now I am even more excited for the final release of the game. I can't wait to see what it's going to include. And at this point, the final release doesn't have a release date as far as I'm aware, but from what I can tell, it is meant to be sometime in 2023. If you want to check out my full review of the Gourdlets demo, I do recommend it. I'll link the video in the description, as it goes far more in depth on my thoughts on the game so far. Thank you so much for watching. What did you think of the update? Have you tried it? Are you gonna try the demo? Make sure you like this video and do subscribe if you haven't yet. I post a lot of cozy gaming content plus other fun game reviews. Stay fresh, cheers bags! Bye!